Hi friends, so I quickly want to share with you this completed heirloom style journal that I made. I love it so much. This is I don't know why I feel so proud of this one. I think because it just came out close to perfect for me. Because I always struggle with stuff like this where you have to build. But I also found, I think it has to do because I found a really good base, a really good book with good spine, with good bones, let's just say. Okay, so I wrapped it in this vintage napkin. Again, I call it vintage whenever I go to, when I find things at the antique store. I call them antique or vintage, so they could very well be not vintage, not antique, but it was there and it looks old, so yeah. Okay, so we're gonna untie this. And again, just like my last journal, my Dumbo journal, this is not sewn in. These pages, there's 4 signatures. I believe in total on all 4 signatures in the entire book, there's 120 pages. But there's definitely room to add more. Look at this. How pretty is that? I love this so much. Oh my goodness. So I've been hoarding this forever. I don't know where I got it, but yeah. And then I just added some, what do you call this, muslin here. And then I just felt like doing layers. So pretty. Little bows. And this too, I've been having it forever. And then it is, I believe, a 3-inch spine. And then right here, I just added these little dangles. Kind of like heirloom type. A little trim here. So cute. I love this. And I just want to say this one is a gift for a friend. So I'm not going to say who, but she's going to know when she receives it. Okay, look at how cute. Oh my gosh. I love doing the inner covers so much. Look at how pretty that is. And then this little page here was part of the original book, and because the pictures of the book looked almost like photography, I had them in almost all the books, I think, to protect the image. Okay, and then this is some of my 1920s, let me see, 1920 1920s 29, I think, or maybe soon, I don't know. But my brother bought me maybe like 3 or 4 magazines, or 5, one Christmas, or I don't know if it was Christmas or my birthday, but from eBay. I don't know how much he paid for them, so I'm kind of like scared now that I ripped up a magazine. I don't know how much he paid for it, because he told me he paid a good penny for them. And this is a needle craft magazine. Okay. And then, oh my gosh, this is my latest find at the thrift store. It's probably like, I want to say maybe like 5 yards of this material. And I was just so excited to cut a little piece and add it here. Can't wait to make some Artist in Bloom journals using this. And then we have this music paper that I just love, and I'm almost out. And again, with this book, it's mostly just plain. It's meant for you to add your family memories. This is an heirloom style journal. Of course, you don't have to use it as an heirloom type journal, but that's what my intention was. But the recipient can do whatever she wants with it. And each signature has, I think, 1 or 2 digitals, but everything else is like just original paper, original book paper. Okay, and this is some vintage craft paper. I just love this yellow and the feel of it. And then these are some of my brother's stash. And this, if you can feel this, It's just so smooth, almost like a matte photo paper, but it's not. I don't know what it is. Quick dry sub paper. I don't know if this is the kind you use to patch walls with. I'm not sure if that exists, but I think that's, I don't know. Anyways, it was my brother's, and you guys know my brother was a paper lover just like me. He was a graphic designer. He was a he used to print the papers for the Arizona Star. For those of you that live in Arizona, when the Arizona Star was up and running in Tucson, my brother was the one printing your Sunday papers. So yeah, that was and he also worked for the Kelly Paper Company, so he loves paper just like me. Okay, now this here is part of the original book, and this is, I don't know if I had one from China and one from Japan, and it just shows, I think this one was the one from Japan, I want to say. Yeah, Hakatsuru. Yeah, because the name, it sounds Japanese. And I have some of the originals, and all the centers have an original page. I actually combined the pages with my washi tape. And then this is just a picture frame. It did have a vintage picture of like a couple, I think, but it wouldn't have looked cute in here. So I just took the picture out, and then my friend can add whatever she wants in here. She could also use this as to make a cover to a journal as well, like a little flip. She's very creative as well. Okay, and then this is the, okay, this is the, am I still on? Yeah, I'm still on the first signature. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go by this quick. This paper too was from my brother's stash. So it's not a newsprint. Could be, but it's a little bit thicker and it's smoother. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, this is the first signature. Now this is the second. Okay, and I added a antique. Yeah, 1936. I think it's considered antique. Or is it 100 years and after? Let's just call it vintage. Okay, and some of these beautiful flowers that I got for my birthday challenge. Thank you, friends. Okay, we have some more of that paper. Printable. And essentially it has like the same pages with the exception of this, and then this one has black. And then here's another one of my brother's stash. I love this ledger's type. I think it's called computing paper. And here is the center with some of the original. Of course, you guys don't have to keep, friend, you don't have to keep this. You know, you can cover it. And I like it because it's kind of like already laid out for you. You could put a picture here, and then you could just do right over here to write, you know, your journaling or whatever. So I kind of look at it like that, like it already gives you like a little map. And of course, all these pages can be covered. You can add a lot more pages to this. You can sew in the signatures if you wanted to. But again, I like this because you can pull out the page, work on it, and then pull it right back in. Okay, and now here's the third signature. This is a different type of, this is considered ledger paper. That's what it said on the cover. And it comes like in a ledger style book too. And it's numbered as well. And this is just different styles of, because they had like a Greek page, Roman, Byzantine, Spanish, Gothic. It just had different styles of like figures throughout the years and the civilizations. And then here's another one of these brown vintage papers. This was a mirror. Round mirror with circular design. White bronze. Okay, and then right here I just added a little tag. And this little tag. Okay, and it has a vintage ledger in the back where you can write. You could add whatever picture in there. You could use this as a separate little tag. And this little tag here was one of my, I think, first digitals from my Patreon, when I had my Patreon. This is one of like the first little tags we put together. So cute. I love it so much. And the flowers too. These are from my daughter's friend's garden. So pretty. Okay. So there's a lot to do here. A lot. This was a big book. So you can add so many more pages. Or you can just make this book chunky, and it's just, I think it's just gonna lay perfect. Okay. Now right here we have this. This is not cross stitched. This is like printed on, but I did get it at the antique store, and I thought it was so cute. Again, we have some of that ledger, some of this music book. It was a children's music book on how to play the violin, I think. Some more of that texture paper, music page. And this also vintage, what do you call these? Construction paper. More of this computation paper. Okay, again, the center look. This is so pretty. I love this so much. And I used some of the bloom tape here. I just thought it went perfect with these colors. It's like I love maximalist. I wish my house, well, if you look at it, it probably, you could tell it, you would say it's maximalist. No, I just have a lot of stuff. But I like that maximalist look. I really want to do wallpaper in my bedroom. But I know it's just a lot of work, and my husband has a lot to do right now. And if I do it myself, I don't know, I'll just be using Mod Podge. I wouldn't be doing it properly. I would be gluing it down. Look at this page. I love this page. I should have scanned this. Okay. And then we come to the end of the fourth signature. And then we have this adorable image, some of my washi tape, some shabby tape here and shabby tape there. So pretty. And it lays nice and flat, so you can work on it. So cute. So yes, guys, I hope you like this little heirloom journal. I do have another book to make another journal, so I'll probably be making one for to put in my Etsy. But this one is going to be heading out soon. So yes, guys, I hope you guys like this journal, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.